Santiago Gimenez once revealed in a quote that Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo aren't his favourite players, but rather Radamel Falcao. I try not to compare myself to anyone because we are all unique. All players are unique, but I really like Radamel Falcao. Now, let's delve into Santiago's youth and early career. Santiago Tomas Gimenez is an Argentine-Mexican footballer who plays as a forward. He was born in the Argentine capital of Buenos Aires. While his father is a native Argentine, in July 2013 he became a naturalized citizen and played for Mexican club Cruz Azul. As a child, Santiago joined his entire family in migrating to Mexico, where he later grew up and now identifies Mexico City as his home. He used to accompany his father to football training sessions, igniting within him an insatiable thirst to play the game. In 2014, Gimenez joined the youth academy of Cruz Azul, where his father Christian was part of the first team at that time. Gimenez embarked on a brilliant career at a very young age, making his professional debut for Cruz Azul on August 30, 2017 in a Copa MX group stage match against Tigres 1-0 in a 2-1 victory. Despite his youth, Gimenez is a relatively experienced player. He played 102 official matches for Cruz Azul, scoring 20 goals. In 2021, Gimenez made his debut for the Mexico national team. The turning point for Santiago came in August 2021. He scored in 4 separate league matches for Cruz Azul and was named the Player of the Month. 2 months later, he was called up for the Mexican national team and scored his first international goal in December 2021. This caught the attention of Feyenoord. After a successful season culminating in a Conference League final appearance and finishing third in the league, Feyenoord was in dire need of a new striker. Eventually, an agreement was reached, and Gimenez moved to Feyenoord for $4 million. At the start of the A22 season, Gimenez began as a substitute. According to coach Arne Slot, Gimenez needed time to adapt to the European pace of the game and to get fit for Feyenoord's aggressive, attacking style of play. However, Santiago quickly made an impact. In his third appearance off the bench, he scored a goal and provided an assist for Feyenoord within half an hour. Yet, he faced competition from Danilo, who scored 2 goals in the following match. Gimenez continued to come on as a substitute, consistently scoring in short periods. A memorable moment occurred in the Europa League match against Lazio when Feyenoord was trailing 4-0. Gimenez managed to score 2 goals, ultimately propelling Feyenoord to top their group in a thrilling fashion. As a result, Gimenez scored 18 goals that season and ultimately won the championship in his debut season with Feyenoord. It was Feyenoord's second championship in almost a decade.
Elke voetbal zijn ze dan ook, onze kampioenen!
Gimenez excels in one particular quality, his runs.
Hogere tempo in de Eredivisie. Hier is Timber er vandoor. Timber, steekballetje, Gimenez! En daar zit hij.
The Mexican forward is exceptionally intelligent and crafty in his movements within the box. What stands out is his exceptional use of his opponent's blind spots. Time and again, he manages to slip away from his direct opponent's blind spots, exploiting them effectively. Feyenoord initiates an attack from the left with a run by Quinten Timber. As he advances on the left flank, Gimenez positions himself on the right side of his direct marker. This deliberate move forces the central defender to make a choice, focus on the ball or his direct opponent. The Alma City defender chooses the former. Meanwhile, Gimenez waits for Timber to position himself correctly to pass the ball. Subsequently, the Mexican swiftly darts away from the blind spot of his opponent fixated on the ball and slots it home. This tactic gives Feyenoord's striker a tool to repeatedly surprise his adversaries. It's not the only instance when you review Gimenez's goals. Against FC Utrecht, he scores using the same principle. Here the FC Utrecht defender, again fixated on the ball, fails to track Gimenez as he sneaks behind him. The striker calmly heads the ball into the net. Gimenez recognizes that Weaver is making a run and can face the keeper one-on-one. He deliberately vacates that space, creating room for Wiefer. Sven van Beek follows Gimenez, and Wiefer scores. The Mexican striker isn't just valuable for himself, but also for his teammates. His goal-scoring average is consistently high. Currently, he finds the net every 55 minutes on average, especially with Feyenoord having the best attacking lineup under Arne Slot. Gimenez often finds himself in scoring positions. In fact, no player in the Eredivisie finds themselves in as many promising scoring positions as Santiago Gimenez, with nearly 5 expected goals in the Eredivisie. He remains well ahead of competitors like Luuk de Jong and Evangelos Pavlidis on that chart. In his second season, as of the making of this video, he has already scored 18 goals. Yet, doubts occasionally arise regarding the hype around Gimenez. In the crucial Champions League match against Atletico Madrid, Gimenez was nearly invisible. Consequently, Feyenoord was eliminated. In the league, Gimenez leads as the top scorer, but has missed a significant number of 14 big chances. Against their only competition for the top spot, PSV, Feyenoord suffered a loss with Gimenez visibly struggling on the field. Consequently, with a 10-point gap, PSV has left Feyenoord in second place, eliminated from the Champions League, and with the first place finish slipping away, it seems like a crisis is looming at Feyenoord. As we wrap up the Santiago Gimenez story, the enigmatic question remains: is he the next future star or an overhyped talent? Gimenez's journey from Cruz Azul to Feyenoord has been nothing short of remarkable, and his uncanny ability to find the blind spots of defenders and exploit them with precision has made him a goal-scoring machine, driving Feyenoord to victories and titles. The first season at Feyenoord saw Gimenez making an immediate impact, showcasing glimpses of brilliance that ignited hope for a promising future. His knack for goal-scoring and intelligent runs placed him at the top of Eredivisie's scoring charts and secured Feyenoord's championship triumph after nearly a decade. However, as his second season unfolds, doubts arise in pivotal moments such as the Champions League clash against Atletico Madrid. Gimenez seemed to fade into the background. Feyenoord's faltering performance against key rivals and his missed chances raise concerns about the sustainability of his stellar performances. Definitely cracking the code behind Santiago Gimenez's rise involves acknowledging his immense talent and contribution to Feyenoord's success, yet also recognizing areas where improvement and consistency are crucial. Is he a future star with boundless potential, or is the hype perhaps outweighing the reality of his impact? The verdict remains elusive. Time will unravel the mystery behind Santiago Gimenez's true potential, whether he evolves into a global sensation or remains a talent wrestling with expectations. Gimenez's journey promises an intriguing narrative, shaping the debate between a future star and the trappings of being overhyped. The story of Santiago Gimenez is far from concluded. It's an ongoing saga, a code waiting to be fully deciphered.